Hello everybody, George Williams Sr. here with another build. I'm in the process of building this 1/24th scale Bell Huey gunship. But I'm not going to make it a gunship. The plan is to make it a logging helicopter. Kind of go with my log truck theme. And so I had to do some modifications to it. So it's on its way, getting started. Still got to do a lot of paint work and a lot of finishing up to do, but I want to show you some of the things that I've done so far. Here we go. First thing I want to show you is I wanted to make a bubble window for the pilot. So I'll show you that right here. I cut the window support in the door out, and I made this bubble window. And how I did that is I took earth clay, sculpted the shape, then cut out a piece of clear plastic from my plastic sheet supply, and very painstakingly and slowly used my heat gun to melt and form that bubble around the clay. And then when I was done, washed all the clay out of it and cleaned it up as best I could. So far I've added 2 coats of Mod Podge inside and out to clean up the clear. And it's not 100% clear, but it's pretty good. Alright, let's go look at a few other things. So I stripped down all the armament that was going to be in this. There's not going to be any guns or any ammo or anything like that. So let's start here with the engine. I went and highly detailed this engine out, and putting in hoses and lines and tubes and air vents and stuff. And then I realized that, oops, nobody's going to see that. So in an attempt to show a little of it, I cut these vent holes out where they had screen. Ooh, I can get in focus here. And replaced them with screening so that you can see inside a little bit. Alright, let's move on up into the cargo bay here. Kind of making it not spotless and clean. You know, I want it kind of dirty and dusty like a logging chopper. You know, it's not going to be 100% clean. It's a working rig. And there's going to be modifications to it because it's a civilian rig now used for a specific purpose. Got down in here, I added the radio up there, the levers for the grapples, and then on the console in there, I added what we can imagine to be the release cable down in there. And then all those wires you see sticking up, they run around inside here. And there's wires and cables all over the place. It's hard to see because of the lighting. Let's see if I can lighten this up a little bit. And they run around the seats, under the seats, beside the seats, behind the seats, up and into the underside of the framework, and all over in there. So I'm going to have to Frankenstein build the pilot, because the pilot that came with this is huge and his head practically sticks up right through the top window once he's seated in there. If he was a real pilot compared to most 1/24th scaled figures, he'd probably be about 8 feet tall. Anyway, that's as far as I've gotten on my build so far. Nope. Got a lot of paint work to do still. And once again, I'll show you that bubble window that I built on there. And I left the other side just the regular window. And I'll show it to you again once it's basically done. Alright, George Williams Sr. Talk to you on the next build.